It's a blended treat inspired by the sights and sounds of summer fun. Are you feeling very inspired?
It's not bad. It's not giving me the ooh, oh that you get when you watch fireworks.
I don't like those boba.
They're very
yeah. I'm gonna pass.
It's not my fave.
All right. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get over that boba. It's not right. It's not right.
And yet you and I both have taken 2 drinks off of it.
I want it to get better.
I love that I work with a podcast editor because I always look at everybody. Are we going? Because I'm so.
Yeah, I was going to say we start the show the same way every time. Is it going?
Well, I don't.
Yes, it is, Jeff. Yes, it is.
Let's get to. Okay, let's do this thing.
Okay, well, we're going to have to start with you because I'm pretty boring, to be honest.
You did say that.
We can cover all the things that I've been up to for the last 2 weeks because we took last week off. We had some scheduling conflicts on our recording day, but yeah, my whole life has just been pottery, and Thunder Championship stuff, and my birthday. But I don't know that anybody cares about all that. I mean, the Thunder stuff has been covered.
Yeah.
Hugely.
You think? Maybe just a couple of times?
Yes. I think you guys all know what happened there.
Honestly, I don't think you're doing yourself justice. I think you are bearing the pottery that you have been doing is really good pottery.
Does anyone care, though?
Well,
no,
I don't know
I
if
don't
they
think
care,
they do.
but I think it's hilarious that you even reference Bob Ross on your latest mug thing.
Oh yeah,
you did.
I have it in here. You can see my Bob Ross mug.
I think I'll put some
but
trees.
It's wonky. You can see the top. It's a little wonky. It was my first hand build.
If you'd have just left it the other way, it didn't look wonky at all. See, you shouldn't have done that.
I'm being honest, but I can drink out of it.
Yes.
It holds water, coffee, whatever. So mission accomplished.
And it fits in the Keurig, so you're good.
And it does. So the last thing I'll say about pottery, because I don't think anyone cares, is it takes so long to get a piece back that by the time that you get it back, your skills have advanced, hopefully, a little further than that. So that you get it back and you're like, oh, womp womp. Hope the other ones come out better. Yeah, so because everything's about a month or a month and a half behind. So anyways, yeah, that's my pottery stuff. I am still doing it. I'm going to go to the intermediate. I finished my beginner classes.
Okay. So one of the things you kind of brought up was, you said you didn't have a whole lot of excitement going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. I invited you to the lake and you got to go to the lake with us.
Oh, I did go to the lake as well. Yeah, that took up a weekend. That was a lot of fun. The
reason I bring that up is you were kind of with me, and so there's this huge construction happening on I-40 around Shawnee, and it stresses me out so bad that I take this detour.
Uh-huh.
And so then I was kind of curious, and I just kind of wanted to kick this around. Would you be willing to detour to save your nerves a little?
For sure.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
If you added 30 minutes to wherever you're going, would you take the detour to save your nerves?
Probably so. Yeah. If it's a really highly trafficked area. I don't want to deal with traffic. You know me, Jeff. I don't want to sit in traffic, even if it's further out and it's going to take me longer. As long as I can keep moving,
okay,
I'll go a different direction. I just don't want to get stopped. I want to stay in motion. It makes me feel better.
That's what
even if it's costing me time.
Yes. Okay. So, but you feel like you're moving, right? So you don't feel like you're just sitting and time is just ticking away.
Yes. And you had an experience with a semi that was just freaky. So you didn't want to go that way. So I think everybody can kind of relate. Once you've had a harrowing experience, you're like, well, nope, not that way. Never again.
I got to tell you, I really still can't figure that out. It's funny you brought that up, so I'll tell the story real quick. We were trying to, the lane was coming down to one lane, and I was just trying to drive.
You're just driving, yeah.
And I had plenty of time. It wasn't like I was getting to the end. It wasn't like even where the sign said merge now. Right. I mean, there was plenty of time. But I guess this semi did not want me to pass him, and immediately, just without warning, just pulled over.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you're doing probably close to 80, 90, depending on how you're driving on the interstate.
Right. Jeff limit.
Yeah. I mean, we came in nano inches of hitting the back of his trailer.
To me.
And he wasn't going to stop. So this would have really been one of those where I'm not sure we walk away from it the way he came over.
Yeah.
Had I not been able to, get the car slowed down fast enough. And he didn't care. I don't understand that.
That's really freaky. However, if he did care, how would you know?
Well,
you know what I mean? You're driving on the road. What reaction would he have given that you would have been like, oh, he didn't mean to do that? Just out of curiosity, because how do you know he didn't care?
Now that you say it, I think I just thought that because of the way he came over and just
I wonder if he just didn't
went on
see you.
And see, okay, I wondered that too. I don't know. It was just the freakiest. I've never had that. So anyway, there's a detour I take, and it does add probably about 15, 20 minutes to the drive. But I'm like, 15, 20 minutes or my nerves,
Yeah, we just call it the scenic route.
Okay, thank you.
You just rebrand it. We're taking the scenic route.
You didn't mind it going to the lake, did you?
Not at all.
Okay,
no,
all right,
totally worth it.
Besides, you'd never been to Meeker and Prague, so there you go.
Got some good Charlie's chicken. It's a really solid trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, my life has just been full of those things. I forgot about the lake. I didn't even mention the lake. But what else do you have that you would like to discuss?
Well, obviously, and we've been promoting on the radio that we're going to get ready to do Christmas in July. We found out today that Hallmark's Christmas in July begins Saturday.
Yay.
Tomorrow. And I'm seeing it populate again. Do you remember last year we talked about Summerween?
In relation to Hallmark? No.
This has nothing to do with Hallmark.
Oh, okay. I was like...
It literally is merging Halloween with summer.
Yes. But why were we talking about
July.
Hallmark?
Well, because I was just saying Christmas in July, all these things happening in July.
Oh, okay. You're making... I was like, I'm not connecting this thread. Or the dots, so you don't really connect thread.
This happens quite a bit with us, by the way. I mean, we actually figure it all out, but you sometimes we just can't connect the dots.
Just checking. So we're talking about Summerween now. We're off of the whole
I was just trying
Hallmark
to say that there's
thing.
all this stuff going on in July. Okay?
Summerween. So what is it?
We have Christmas in July, and then now we have Halloween in July. Is what I'm really trying to say.
Gotcha.
Are you following now? Have I?
Somewhat. Tell me about Summerween.
It's exactly what you think. You merge Halloween with summer, and so you do a lot of the things like bombing for apples and stuff that you do at Halloween in the summer.
Are we doing costume parties?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because people like Halloween, Jeff. Free candy,
it's July.
Costumes, things that make you feel cool, like ball events. Go take a hayride in the 105-degree weather.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. What could go wrong there?
Okay, let's stick to indoor stuff maybe for your Summerween activities.
Yeah.
I could get on board with
Why
this.
don't we play pin the tail on the donkey?
Are you a Halloween hater, though?
I am not a Halloween hater, but people have even gone so far as to start decorating outside in Summerween.
Okay. Pot calling the kettle black. Who has their Christmas tree still up? And July. Yeah. So are we just celebrating Christmas all year round? Is that what's happening here? Or is it hold on, Summermas? Is that what it would be?
I'm not even with you right now.
Chrisser?
Chrisser?
That's a Christmas summer. Chrisser. That's all I got to work with. Okay, but for real though, you guys have decided to leave your Christmas tree up all year. Now I've ratted you out. So would you like to defend your position?
I do not because it is so beautiful, and it just gives me some kind of peace every weekend when I get to actually sit and have my coffee in front of that Christmas tree.
I've seen it. I will say it does create an ambiance.
See,
I'd like to throw out an alternative.
Okay,
I think you guys want a tree with lights in it. So why don't you buy not a Christmas tree and get some lights in it? They probably come pre-lit.
Can I just say really what I was trying to do was, just say that I love the ambiance and all that kind of stuff. And then you go down that road, and I have to admit that the wife said she wants to leave it up. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. Happy wife, happy life.
Well, I got no problem with that. I'm just saying, Janet, maybe add a different tree to the Amazon cart. I know she's shopping anyway.
Wow.
Am I wrong, Jeff?
I am gonna. You keep ratting me out. This is not.
No, that was kind of ratting Janet out.
But yes, but it's that you're ratting up. What is going on?
It's your Christmas
I didn't
tree.
sign up for the stuff you want to hear like that.
It's perfect for you to watch all of your Hallmark movies, your Christmas stuff.
Yes.
Jeff is walking away because we're gonna try. We've done this on the air before. We're going to do a little taste test for the podcast because Starbucks has a new thing out.
Yeah, Firework Frappuccino.
Firework Frappuccino. It looks like it's got just massive amounts of crap in it.
Yeah.
Is there boba in this?
Yeah, and it looks very, 4th of July-ish.
It does?
Red, white, and blue.
Okay, so I'm guessing that the red has got to be a strawberry something is what I'm gathering. The blue... I got questions. What am I drinking that's blue?
Well, it's what
Is it that True Moo blue milk that you're so excited about last year?
Maybe so, yeah. I was looking to see what it was, but I can't get all the details on it. So, wait a minute. Here we go. I clicked on the right thing, and I was going to see if I can get.
5 minutes later.
You already tried it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a delicious blend of berry flavors from the berry refresher with vanilla sweet cream, cold foam, coconut milk, raspberry flavored pearls, and strawberry puree. It's a blended treat inspired by the sights and sounds of summer fun. Are you feeling very inspired?
It's not bad. It's not giving me the ooh, oh that you get when you watch fireworks.
I don't like those boba.
They're very
okay. They just popped very quickly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm used to the tapioca boba a little bit more. I was not expecting the bubbles to pop that easily because it's been a minute. Did you get some boba in there? It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's not my favorite. If I want a summer flavor, I'm probably just gonna get me a lemonade. That's done and done. Maybe throw some strawberry in there, some strawberry lemonade, maybe a raspberry or cherry limeade is good for summer. But I think the refreshers, I'm gonna pass.
It's not my fave.
All right. Oh,
yeah.
I'm never gonna get over that boba. It's not right. It's not right.
And yet, you and I both have taken 2 drinks off of it.
I want it to get better. Well, we tried, Jeff.
Yeah, we did.
I guess before we get into deep questions, I will say that I went by a birthday, as people do every year. Does it make you assess things on your birthday, like the beginning of the year, like the end of your birthday? Does it make you kind of take stock of your life?
No, I'll tell you what it does. It makes me
no,
because it makes me just like, guys, it's just another day. It is just another day.
I mean, I agree with that. The day itself, I'm not a big birthday person. I don't really tell people it's my birthday. If they know, they know. Fine. That's great. And I appreciate the wishes, but I still do it's a milestone for me. It's a year. What have I done in that year? I just naturally ask that question.
Yeah.
That just doesn't, no. Don't care?
No, I really don't. Yeah. It's like, okay, it's another year.
At any point, are you like, hey, where am I on the scale? Like, am I doing what I want to do? Am I growing? Am I there's nothing in your life that triggers that? You're just like, yep, not another day. Looks like I got my answer. Okay. Just checking. Just me then. It's just me then.
Okay. No, in all fairness, like at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, one of those two, because some years it's the beginning, some years it's the end.
Right. Does that trigger it for you at least?
I do go, but
I'm just checking.
Any other time? No, it's just like, it's another day.
I just get hit twice a year. And what I assess looks different from the beginning of the year and my birthday. I don't know why. Maybe that's a little extra. But I did I'm bad at keeping track of things, but I have been doing my videos, my 2-second videos since 2016. So I could go back and assess some things. I'm like, oh, I can see some real growth year over year. Stats.
I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting better. Anyways, I just...
As I roll my eyes.
Maybe you should assess more.
Hear that eye roll right there? Can you see it?
Yeah, it was... I think they heard it.
Okay.
They heard that eye roll. Fine. Do a tell me more card, Jeff.
I'm going to go with this one because it's really good.
Okay.
It says, if you could reconnect with one person from your past, who would it be and why? And that's an easy one for me. Actually, there's 2. My dad, because he's passed, and we had a blast hanging together.
Yeah.
And then my grandpa, we had that weird, and maybe it's not weird, maybe more, but I don't know. A lot of kids have a great relationship with their grandpa. Maybe they do. I don't know. But he was more like a best friend than
that's cool.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
So much so that once he had passed, we were still mowing the yard for my grandmother. And I swear to goodness, I saw him there, just looking at me and making sure we were still doing a good job, and gave me a nod. Then when I turned back around, he was gone. But yeah, I'd bring him because it was really cool to have a best friend like that.
That is awesome. I'm trying to pick somebody not a past relative, because that seems like an obvious answer to me. Of course, I want to bring back my past relatives. Maybe everybody, I was really involved in my youth group back in the day. Maybe if I could get that group of people back to, because I can reconnect to any one of them individually pretty easily with social media. I'm following a lot of them still. We just don't talk actively. But if I could get that whole group back in a room together so we could all reconnect, I think that would be really, really cool, because I spent a lot of time with those people. And then we all went off to colleges and other places, and just kind of lost touch. And now we just keep up with each other through social media. And if you bump into them, it's like, no time has passed. But that's probably what I would do. All right. Let's see. What's something you think is more challenging for you than it is for other people you know? More challenging for me. Trying to narrow it down.
Seriously, I was, but the one that arts and crafts.
Oh,
I mean, seriously. I mean, we did that craft challenge and I was very pleased with what my stuff turned out.
You did good.
But, well, thank you. I wasn't fishing for a compliment, but it really still was not that good. So it's like, I have a hard time. Like, I get this great visual in my head, but I cannot get it out of my head onto the paper or the clay or whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think I have a very difficult time with arts and crafts where I would think others really do excel in that.
I think you have more natural talent than you think you have.
Well, and
but
again, I'm not searching for a compliment.
Mine, something more challenging for me than other people. Math, obviously. Real bad at math. Just real bad at that. I think one thing that I really want to work on that I know a lot of people that are very good with is just staying connected to people, just checking in on them. Just like I'm bad at texting back, but there are people that I genuinely care about and I think about them and I'm like, man, I should text them, and then something pops up and I get distracted. Or I think if I text them, it's going to start a conversation and then I don't have time to keep up with that conversation. Then they're going to be like, well, thanks for reaching out, and then not answering. And then I kind of feel like a jerk. Like, did you really even care? So I want to be able to make more space and more time and find more energy to really connect with people. I mean, we have a very social job.
We do.
And I'm a very not social person.
Right.
So it does eat up a lot of my energy being social all morning long, but I want to make sure there is some left for the people that I want to reach out to. There's people that come into my mind all the time that I'm like, you should just send them a text and check in. That's it. It's not a big commitment or anything. And I know a lot of people that are way better than that. It's hard for me. I'm working on it, people. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I used to kind of be in the same boat that you are, but somebody said something too that it could be the Holy Spirit saying when they put that, when that person jumps on your, that, and so
there's a reason for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when that happens, I make sure, whether it's a text or a call, sometimes depending on how strong the feeling is, I'll make a call and just say, hey, look.
Yeah.
I've done that got before. This put on my brain. I need to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Just checking in.
I think you'll get there.
I probably will.
I mean, come on. You've answered my text a little more than you used to.
Well, that's because you're not chit-chatting. You want a straight answer? I'll give it. You want a yes or no? I will answer you right away. Another thing that I'm trying to keep in mind with that is a part of the reason why I think I just don't devote a lot of time to that is because I just honestly don't think people care. So I'm trying to reframe that as, what if people did care? What if it meant something to them and you weren't a bother? That's an entire lifestyle and perspective shift I have to work on. What if you weren't a bother? What if people wanted you around? That's a whole different way of living than I am aware of, and I'm trying to change that mind shift.
You're doing good.
Thanks.
You are, because I've seen it. And
I'm trying.
Let me just tell you, you are worth it.
Thank you, Jeff.
I know you weren't looking for that, but you're worth it. So keep trying, keep working at it, and trust me, people want to know what you think. Seriously.
Well, thank you. We've been far too nice to each other.
I know.
At the end of this, I complimented your craft skills. You're saying I'm a nice person that's trying.
You read it just like I wrote it.
You got any fart jokes you want to throw out? Dad jokes?
Wow.
Anything you want to end with? It just doesn't feel right.
Does it? Okay. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze?
Ah, shoo!
Yes, thank you.